The next thing that I want to talk about here today is custom conversion events. And I'm curious, I'm going to give you a second. Are you right now identifying every single business objective that you are spending your time and money promoting with Facebook ads and training the machine to do on your behalf as the same exact conversion event? Are they all purchase? Or is each business objective given its own custom conversion event so that you can silo that information so that an investment in one area doesn't negatively impact the investment in someplace else? I know that's a lot. The point here is we need to be able to reliably isolate our data. And this is another reason that account simplification is incredibly important. And while account simplification can tremendously help, part of that simplification also comes with making sure that we properly compartmentalize where we are investing. So maybe we get our entire account down to promoting one product, which is honestly what you should be doing all the time, pretty much anyway. I mean, look, if you're spending $20,000, $30,000 a day, promote a second product, totally fine. And we'll get to more about that investment management and why it's actually a really bad idea to be promoting 5 things, even if they're all profitable. We'll get into that more in a minute. But custom conversion events. If you do decide that for whatever reason, you're going to promote, say, 2 offers. Now, a really good reason to do that might be a rebuttal upsell. Now, you see me talk about this in retargeting all the time. I'm opposed to retargeting almost categorically because it's incredibly stupid to do it if all of your offers are the same. If all of your ads promote the same product or offer. Now, the exception to that rule is, what if I'm running my one campaign promoting my hero product, but I'm willing to say, if you don't like this product, if it's not enough value for you, say I'm selling you this pen. My dad gave me this pen. We share the same name, so it's got his name on it. You're not going to be able to read that because my camera's not tracking. That's fine. Say I'm going to sell you this pen for 20 bucks. Say you don't want it. I could retarget you with more and more ads and more audiences and more ad sets and more campaigns and keeping everything incredibly dumb and excluding my retargeting from my prospecting, which means my prospecting is going to be incredibly dumber because it's never even lucky enough to get a second chance at getting somebody to engage with it. But what if instead, using a rebuttal upsell strategy, I retargeted you with buy 3, get 1 free. So instead of trying to sell these for 20 bucks, I'll sell it 4 to you for 60. Now you're like, well, maybe I didn't want 1, but if I can get 4 with free shipping and free returns and save 20 bucks, 25% off discount, I might do that. You'd be surprised how many of your customers don't buy from you because they're already sold on the product, but the value you're offering isn't good enough. Have you ever seen an infomercial? If you're going to retarget with a, but wait, there's more offer, and then charge them more money. The point here is, say you're running that type of offer inside of your campaign. And so with that, you do legitimately need to support 2 products, 2 offers, 2 services. Okay. So if we have a product or let's say the 1 pack is 20 bucks. To get 4 of them for the price of 3 is 60 bucks. Do I want Facebook to see the purchase of the $60 item as an acceptable user and outcome for somebody who I'm only trying to sell them the $20 item? Say my CPA on the $20 item is 15 bucks. And the CPA on the $60 item is 40. Reasonable. Do I want to tell Facebook that the sale of a single pen, I'm willing to pay $40 for it? If you're not using custom conversion events to separate these data sets, then that's what you're doing with your money right now. Because Facebook is ultimately trying to see the occurrence of that purchase event and maximize the volume of those events that you get based on what you say is an acceptable result. And the way that you tell Facebook that's okay is because you keep spending money on it. Now, instead, what you could do is utilize custom conversion events. Now, the easiest way of doing a custom conversion event, especially, let's go with an example of you have a Shopify store. Okay. Now, every item in that Shopify store has a product ID. Okay. What you can do is go into Facebook and say, I want to make a custom conversion event. It's in the events manager section in the upper left-hand corner with the hamburger button. Technical term, by the way. Those 3 lines in a row is called a hamburger button. I promise you. So you go into the hamburger button, you hit the events manager, you look at your events, you can create a new custom conversion event. Now here what you can do is say, custom conversion event of the 3+1. The buy 3, get 1 free offer. Okay. Now the buy 3, get 1 free offer, yes, it's going to be the purchase pixel event. But it also is that purchase conversion event where the product ID contains, insert the god-awful string of characters that designates the 3+1 offer inside of your Shopify store. Now, you can optimize your campaign to that custom conversion event. Fun fact, you can put that inside of your aggregated events manager too. Now Facebook is looking to that separate offer, even though it's a purchase, as a completely different business objective than the first one. Now, why this is really important is because when you have an incredibly simple ad account, which is what you should be using, you also need to make sure that any bit of complexity beyond just one single campaign, one single product, you need to account for it in a proper way that ultimately allows you to compartmentalize that data so that you can ultimately leverage the machine learning in a way that gives you the highest value. So while we are always talking about simplifying our account, we have to understand that that doesn't mean that you are completely incapable and unable and shunned away from ever doing more than one thing. It just means that if you are going to do more than one thing, in an effort to simplicity, don't let any data point from over here get in the way of something that you're doing over here. Keep them discrete. Keep it as effectively 2 very simple efforts run under the same umbrella. And really the only thing they're going to share is all the back-end data off of Facebook and a payment info. But they're both going to be coincidental, parallel simple paths. Now, I know this is a lot of technical stuff. If you have any questions about it, please comment below, ask me. If you find this stuff valuable, please go ahead and subscribe. Let me know if I can help out more with this stuff. If you like this type of information, don't be shy to go to newsletter.facebookdisruptor.com, sign up for the newsletter. I can't tell you, I mean, I get dozens and dozens of new people every day. We're out to thousands of folks now. So join that list. Don't get left behind because you will get stuff like this in your inbox every single week. And if you want more help, you can go to links.facebookdisruptor.com. And from there, like if you want to get consulting calls, work with me directly, join the Facebook Ads MBA program. There's an opportunity for you.